Everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're talking about cryptocurrency. Extreme fear, cryptocurrency, uncertain future after market crash. This is going to be more like a big bubble, I tell you. After 7 days that saw investors lose millions in a crash that wiped more than 50% from Bitcoin's all-time high, the future of cryptocurrency suddenly looks a lot less certain than it did this time last week. After soaring above $65,000 per Bitcoin in April, the world's biggest and most well-known digital currency dropped just under $30,000 before making a small recovery. This slight uptake at the end of the week is fueling optimism among many investors who are hanging on to their coins and remaining upbeat that a recovery is on the horizon. However, some analysts say last week's crash could be just a little taste of what's to come, leaving the crypto market a bubble that could pop any time. Oh dear. At any time it could pop. Well, over the past week, the Bitcoin and Crypto Fear and Greed Index, where a value of 0 means extreme fear, while a value of 100% means extreme greed, fell to 11, down from over 90 early this week. The index, calculated by German-based software comparison company Alternative, using market volatility, volume, social media sentiment, media trends, and Bitcoin's dominance over the market, kind of suggests investors are too worried, which could be a buying opportunity. Well, like Warren Buffett say, be greedy when others are fearful, and if people are greedy, then be fearful. So it kind of works in both directions. So at the moment, it's sitting at 10. So most people are feeling quite fearful about the crypto market, particularly with Bitcoin. Okay, if you want to look at that graph, you can go to alternative.me. The crypto market behavior is very emotional. The expert behind the index said people tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO, the fear of missing out. Also, people often sell their coins in a rational reaction of seeing red numbers. Okay. They say the index is trying to warn investors away from making emotional overreactions to market trends. Okay. Before last week's crash, the index showed investors were getting too greedy. That means the market is overdue for correction. In other words, last week's crash, fueled by Tesla's CEO Elon Musk's doubts about Bitcoin and China's crackdown on Bitcoin operation, could actually be a good thing. Rebalancing healthy for crypto market. Some in the crypto community feel this correction is a rebalancing need for a market to move higher over the long term. Large falls in valuation seems this week are, in one way, healthy as they enable the market to clear excess speculation positions and consolidate before its next phase of expansion. And Anatoly Karaviol, the chief executive of investment manager Nickel Digital, told Forbes. He pointed to Bitcoin's 122% gain from the beginning of the year through to April. We have seen this pattern time and again across multiple cycles, and expect this to remain in place until the market matures and achieves a higher involvement of institutional capital, he added. Ms. Karchevov is one of many investors who believe Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies or other currencies will bounce back. Pete Humston, manager of Kraken Intelligence, part of the US Bitcoin and crypto exchange Kraken, said on Twitter that although the value of Bitcoin had dropped, the funding rate had picked up in the past few days. Okay, there's some optimism. So it looks like they're expecting a bounce back. Well, if you can see, there's a correlation with the Bitcoin price and the average Bitcoin funding rate. So could be some good news along the way. He said this is a sign that the market is resetting, paving the way for recovery. However, and other analysts are warning that cryptocurrency could implode at any time, leaving everyday investors in the well of strife. Crypto billionaire and founder of digital coin Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, said last week he believed cryptocurrency are in a bubble and it is notoriously hard to predict when it pop. It could have ended already, Mr. Buterin said, but it could end months from now. We had at least three of these big crypto bubbles so far, and often enough, the reason the bubbles end up stopping is because some events happen just make it clear that technology isn't here. Oh, so the technology isn't here. Meanwhile, the ABC business editor Ian Veranda said investors should be preparing to lose everything. Bitcoin is a bubble, he wrote in an analysis piece. While its value had risen exponentially in recent years, its incredible volatility makes it anything but a safe harbor, given it is such isn't much good for transaction and holds no property or proprietary technology or intellectual property. About the only thing it is good for is speculation. Who knows? It could go beyond $100,000 in US dollars. Sometimes in the near future, if everyone suddenly decides to abide by the rules of economics and starts acting rationally, prepared to lose everything. Okay, that's some stern words from him. Well, given that he's a veteran when it comes to writing financial articles. So, what do you reckon, folks? Do you reckon Bitcoin has a future or is in a bit of a bubble at the moment? But let your thoughts know in the comments section. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it. Anyway, have a good day.